Hi, this is Ashton again, and what I'm going to go over is imagination. The way I use my imagination works in a lot of ways to help me cope with my mental illness. And over the time of you doing the same routine you do over and over, you start to memorize what you do naturally. Your body starts to memorize it, your brain starts to memorize it, and pretty soon you'll be finding yourself in deja vu if you haven't felt that way before. So, a lot of the times I do the same things, I try to do different things. I notice a little different things I do in the day, but it's pretty much always the same thing. I go to my recovery place, I come home after that, or the next day I go to work, and then I come back home and I just kind of chill and meditate. So, like playing guitar, I get frustrated most of the times because when I want to play, I mentally can't. It's really difficult for me to play, and I not give up, but I just stop and I put it away. I put the guitar away, and I only come back to it when I really feel that feeling of wanting to play, when I really feel it, and then I get on there with a little bit more motivation. So you pretty much stay away from things a long time on what you do, and then you will eventually start to vividly see imagery of what you like to do and what you do, and that will soon turn into different things. So your imagination keeps growing and growing, but living with the mental illness, sometimes it gets in the way of doing things that are fun because it's just not the same. It's just how my mind works now. And again, the techniques I use and the exercises, like when I'm really bored, I walk around my house and bounce a tennis ball, and I focus all my attention on the tennis ball. And then when I stop playing the tennis ball, I will remember myself playing with the tennis ball, and it then turning into something else, something bigger, something better. And I start to pull out more imagery from what I've done in the day and just kind of play around with my imagination, just because I want to go somewhere in my mind. I want to go deep into my mind, and I try to work on that every day of how I can connect more and more with my mind and myself. So techniques like that help, and just really taking the time to relax and be in silence, not thinking of anything. You're in silence, and then it'll come to you. And if it doesn't come to you that day, try another day to meditate and have it come back to you again. And eventually it will, depending on how your mind works. But the mind is very intelligent. It can have you thinking that there's no progress, but really you're making so much progress. And it's the timing that you have that will show. So with me and the guitar again, I get on it when I really feel like it, or when I don't even think about it. I just grab the guitar and I start playing. That's when I realize to myself, this is good. This is a good thing, I'm actually being able to play. I can focus. I can stay on there longer. And this is really good. And I'm noticing progress. It's sounding better. So, same thing with the piano. It sounds better after time, and just giving a lot of patience that I have to do now. And sometimes I have to sit through the boredomness of patience because I take so much patience that I want to do something. And when I try to do it and it fails, I'm left to say, well, what am I supposed to be doing? I tried and it's not working. So where are things going wrong right now? And that's when I try to just let myself feel how it's feeling with the boredomness, and then just kind of make that step on connecting with my brain so I know what pace my brain is going at rather than me physically and mentally. So, being said that, I just want you guys to work on some things that might help you with your mental illness when it comes to imagination. Start with your imagination and really picture things, really play things in your head, and see where it goes over time. Do things you like to do. Find things you like to do. Get out of your comfort zone sometimes when you're so used to being regular in the same old thing every day. Just get out of your comfort zone a little bit. It might feel weird. You might feel like this is not me. Just let it. Just recognize how you're feeling and overcome that fear. If it is fear, overcome that and go back to your meditation and think again what you did for the day. Think of what stood out to you, and things will start to become clearer. So until then, I will think of more stuff, and definitely going to be talking more about my illness and my road to recovery, and what I learned along the way. I would be so willing to share with you guys, and especially the people who will take time to listen to these videos or just listen to where my point of view is coming from, knowing that I want to help others succeed in coping with their mental illness. So till then, see you later.